Hi, my name is Josh, and I'm the personal trainer for VFit and FitnessWorks. Today I'm going to demonstrate some of the core training exercises that I wrote about in my expert article. The first one is a plank, and there are many variations of the plank, so I'm going to show you the two basic ones. The full plank would be from your hands in a push-up position with your feet slightly spread apart, hands directly underneath your shoulders. Your back should stay straight and head down. Okay? The next position would be a half plank. We're going to do it down on our elbows, feet in the same position, elbows directly underneath your shoulders. The key here is to make sure we're keeping our back real flat and drawing our abs all the way into our back. If that's too hard, you can always start with a half plank. Lift up, hold for about 3 seconds, down back to the ground, and do that a number of times, maybe 2 to 3 sets of 10 repetitions, until you're able to hold it for a longer period of time. The next one is the quadruped. The quadruped starts on all fours, hands and knees. We're always going to keep our head down. You're going to start by just bringing one arm straight up to the wall in front of you, thumb up to the ceiling. Hold it for a few seconds, bring it down, switch to the opposite arm. Then we're going to go to a leg and the other leg. The progression from there is we're going to go one arm, opposite leg, each time. Same idea. Hold it for a number of seconds, come down, do a number of repetitions on each side, do a few sets that way. Some other exercises are the basic crunch. So just down on the floor on our back, we're going to cross our arms over our chest, make sure our heels are about 12 inches away from our butt, back stays on the ground. For here we're going to look straight up at the ceiling, and we're going to start by rolling our shoulders off of the floor and compressing our abdomen, crunching using our ab muscles straight up. If you feel strain on your neck, you can use your hands for support as long as you don't pull on your hands. The whole idea, though, is you're just going to use your abdominal muscles up and down nice and slow. The next one is the floor bridge. From the exact same position as the crunch, hands on the ground down by your bottom. What you're going to do is use your heels to push and lift your hips up off the ground. You're going to feel this primarily in your glutes, your low back, and your hamstrings if you do it correctly. Down to the beginning. Again, if holding it for a period of time is too much, you can hold it for a few seconds, come back down. If you need a little bit more, try straightening one leg up and then alternating without putting your bottom back to the ground. That's really going to challenge your core. The last one is a very functional movement. It's called a wood chop. And we're going to do it with a medicine ball today, although you can do it with a resistance band, you can do it with cables out on the floor, you can use a lot of different varieties of apparatus for this exercise. This is a full body, full kinetic chain exercise, really challenging your core. So we're going to start in about a hip width stance. Make sure our toes are pointing forward. We're going to have our shoulders back, chest out, and tighten that coming. Grab that medicine ball or whatever you're using. We're going to squat down and turn slightly to one side. As you come up, your arms are going to stay straight and we're going to rotate all the way around, pivoting on that opposite foot. It's a really fast movement and it trains your core in multiple levels. So now we're getting the twisting motion, the transverse plane that you don't normally train otherwise. Make sure you even it out and you do the same number on both sides. That's your core training exercises for today. I'm Josh with VFit.